Hello, everyone. This is Vicindus, and I'll be commentating this race between dertswa and Manelash today. This is round 5, early in round 5 here of the tournament. Amulet coin is a very good item to find this early because money can sometimes be difficult to come by early, so having that extra money is nice. Let's see what starter options they get. And Magneton is a decent choice. I'm not surprised that they both took it. Alright, just in case any of you are not aware, the goal of the game is get all 16 badges, the 3 pieces of the radio, so the Poké Gear, the radio card, and the expansion card, so you can wake up the Snorlax and access West Kanto, and then go beat Red. And all the items are shuffled throughout the world, and it's the player's job to follow the logic of what they find and find all these items. Well, at least now we know where Elm got his Magnetons. Venusaur's not a bad find here. Okay, Aurora Beam. That's not bad. Not bad on it either. It's a fairly bulky Pokemon that's got some decent offenses. And Thunderbolt. Wow. Okay. Oh, and they have an Ice Beam TM. Wow. Okay. This is looking like special mains are the way to go this ROM. At least so far. I mean, Powder Snow is a terrible move, but it's better than nothing. As you see Dirt's doing here right now, he went through the... Oh, Surf is a very good find. But Dirt's was going through that cave in the dark. It's a very easy path to get to that first item, and you'll see Manelash doing it here as well. Just single item you can access without any anything else needed. And unfortunately, it's a berry, so pretty much useless. Looks like the Venusaur is also on 31, and dertswa has also found it. How much for them to sell to be able to buy escape ropes right now? That's rough. See, this might be a little sacrilegious. I don't know, but I would. Yeah. Well, was it holding the Ice Beam TM? It must have been. It was holding something. I didn't see what it was. Yeah, I would be willing to sell one rare candy because they sell for a decent amount if I'm like really poor in the early game just to get those escape ropes. Or maybe an elixir. Like, desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, an early Rock Smash TM. It's not in logic until they find the Squirt Bottle, but it's nice find that we don't have to worry about that. And the SS ticket over on Manelash. And the Clear Bow, wow. Unfortunately, this Venusaur has no physical moves, so this Chansey is going to be very difficult to kill. It's picking up those items that Manelash has already found. And see, Dirt's going to have a little bit easier time with his Chansey since he taught Slash. It's a 2-shot instead of a like 5 or 6 shot. Yeah, that's typically what you want to do with a special mon is you want to unless their attack is just terrible, unless they only have special attack, you want to give them one physical move just to cover Chanseys and Blissies. Otherwise, they are a problem to deal with. Two runners taking slightly different paths through Violet, but I think they'll converge pretty close together once they leave. I typically do the same thing that Dirts did and go check the Ruins of Alph Chamber first, just in case there's a squirt bottle. Yeah, we'll see how they look when they leave Violet to see if we need to switch audio, because it'll be close. This is slightly in Manelash's favor, though, so we will go ahead and switch audio. The Storm Badge. One of the early hunts you'll see in these, and the Fog Badge. Okay, so Surf is now available. Also, Storm Badge there. And Fog Badge. One of the early hunts you'll find in these games is trying to find Fly, because once you have Fly, access around the world is a lot easier. And Storm Badge is required to use that. And the expansion card. Lots of progression early, although Manelash not opting to do... Well, I guess let's see. Yeah, Manelash is not opting to do Union Basement quite yet. It is higher level in there. It's like early 20s, like low 20s. And Dirt's also looking like they choose to not do that quite yet. So they wouldn't be able to repel right now, so they might come back afterwards. Oh no, Dirt's is going back for it. Okay. Oh, Dirt's was going outside the cave, that way he can escape rope easily once he gets to the bottom item. Let's see if there's anything down here that Dirts will have a little advantage on Manelash for. Radio, wow, radio card. They're well, 2 pieces away from having access to a level 50. They need the Poke Gear, and they need some way to access Kanto. I know they have the SS ticket. Never mind. I guess no. They need either need the pass or the squirt bottle, so they can access Kanto. And there's the squirt bottle. Okay. This game is opening up pretty quickly. So these randomizers are generally in the area of 2 hours. Sometimes you'll see like in the neighborhood of 145, though those are a little more rare. We have had in the 130s, those are very fast blitz seeds, and sometimes they can last up to 230, but generally 2 hours what you expect. It all just depends on the logic. Like if there's a lot of backtracking, especially without fly access, then that can really slow it down. Oh, and Manelash would have gotten the TMO8 as well. I just forgot to mark it. That rival was a little challenging there. Okay, it was another slight route diversion we see from the two runners. Some runners will fight rival first and then do the Farfetch quest so they can get the charcoal check, and then go to the gym. And that's what Manelash did. But Dirts instead is doing the gym first and then going to do rival. Either way requires a little bit of backtracking, so it's about the same. Just depends on whether you think you can beat rival without these extra experience from the gym. We'll soon see if Bugsy gives anything important. The card key, so yes, potentially very important. Okay, it looks like Manelash is going back for that those two items in Union. He did save before heading that way, so probably thinking about save scumming, but no, obviously they'll find the radio card down there. He'll find the radio card down there and won't want to save scum it. Nothing super important in the last few checks. Not surprising, Manelash is getting the one item that's on the ground there and not choosing to fight soft sand girls. They're a bit tough for the levels they have right now. Dirt's doing the same. Another difference you'll see runners do sometimes is they're pathing through the store here. Dirt's finding a mineral badge. Some players will go down to the basement first and get all the items there, and some players will do that last. It just personal preference. There might be a little time savings because the elevator is kind of slow. High crit ratio could be several different moves. There's Mineral Badge for Manelash as well. And it also lets you escape rope, which is a bit quicker of an exit. Confusion's not a terrible move. Blizzard's good too, just not super accurate. So those aren't bad tutor moves this time. Got the red scale. And here's another strat you'll see on Manelash's side. By putting your Pokemon in the box, it heals them, because the game doesn't store like current HP or current PP use in the box. So that's an easy way to heal without having to use the center. It can be a little faster. And also you'll see what Manelash did there. The way they did the box storing, it saves the game, so then you don't need to manually save the game to save scum away the bike shop check. And the Rising Badge. Yeah, so far, the two runners have basically been doing the same things, just maybe in slightly different orders. But once we get out of Goldenrod, north of Goldenrod, that's when bigger diversions can happen, because you have that choice of, do you go left or right from Ekritique? My guess is both runners will go right, since they do have surf access. Gives them the ability to go to the hideout. But we will find out. They'll have decide if they want to do Morty now or not. Yeah, so when you use the move Pokemon option, it does save your game every time you move a Pokemon, so it's very, very handy. Oh, and Rising Badge for Dirts. Dirts made up a little bit of ground there. I'm not sure what the difference was. Manelash saves coming those 2 items away, so doesn't have to bike back. It looks like Dirts will do the same. So Dirts opted to go straight to Ecruteak, whereas Manelash went back to Violet, do those couple checks, and then also turn in Kenya. So yeah, this is where we can start getting a bit bigger diversions. Oh, and Manelash gets the Volcano Badge for turning in the Kenya. It looks like Manelash is going to go through Dark Cave in the dark. And there's also the Rising Badge check you can do down here. So Manelash is probably hoping that he doesn't find anything here, so he can just reset back, but we'll see what happens. So far it's been a whole lot of nothing, and Kimono Girls was also a whole lot of nothing. Dirt's deciding to skip the rest of Ecruteak, including the roamers, and just head head east. All right, one last item for Manelash before they decide if they need to save scum all this away. And it's all nothing. So Manelash is able just to reset, go back to Route 31, and then we'll also check the red scale while they're here. Was also nothing. I guess he'll also check the surfing item in Cherry Grove. And we'll probably reset if it's nothing. It's nothing. But Dirks does find a rainbow badge. I'm going to stay on this audio for now until we see whether Manelash decides to let the roamers out or not. And it looks like he will not. Alright, we're about to see what our shiny is. Eevee, Eevee's my favorite. Eevee is my favorite Pokemon. I don't like it shiny though. That is a very weird gray shiny. It does get strength for it. And the Zephyr badge. Items are coming in pretty quick now. Did Manelash go to the middle Mount Mortar to get the badge that was there? I don't think that. Let's see, Zephyr. Okay. So they both have, between them they have 7 badges, but just they've each skipped something that the other has done. We do find the lost item here. Dirks' Venusaur unfortunately getting burned in that fight, so we'll have to lose a little bit of time to heal it off. And just like that, that getting that frozen really hurts. Like, that's how close they were. Having to heal using one item was enough to swap who's in the lead. Real pecking Raichu, that hurts. Oh, it got crit as well. Oh, and Manelash gets the lucky crit, so that doesn't have to worry about that. ahead and switch the audio since Manelash is slightly ahead again. Although I just realized Manelash is probably going to do Mortar Surf after this, and then Dirts will get another lead, so... and I might release the roamers, so we'll have to see what happens. We might see a Morty play by one or both of them because they still are looking for Fly. Never mind. We are now no longer looking for Fly. I couldn't have timed that better. There's a rainbow badge for Manelash, which is number 7, I believe. Let's see what Dirts decides to do. Dirts is not going to let the roamers out right now. Well, I guess I'll switch back. There's a lot of back and forth audio. Manelash is not going to do Morty right now, it looks like. Now is Dirts gonna... Oh, Dirts is gonna go to Kanto. Okay. Yeah, I guess with Fly, you don't have to worry about save scumming any of the items away or death warping or any of that. So this fight that Dirts is in right now, you don't actually have to win this fight. It's treated as if it was a rival fight, so if you lose, you just... the battle just ends and then it's fine. Oh, I didn't realize Dirts caught the Eevee. I missed that. Why would you endure when you're trying to lose the fight? As a mistake. But Dirts is through the fight. Obviously, if you can win the fight, there's some experience, but you don't actually have to. You don't actually have to win it to continue. Yes, actually, regardless whether you win or lose the fight, you get a free heal after that. Manelash also did the boat, so they're kind of in the same mindset right now. Probably just going to pick up the easy items right now and then probably head back to Kanto. I could see them looking for potentially a new main in the Vermilion Water since they have Surf, but we'll see if they decide to do that or if they're happy with their Venusaur. Unless I missed something, I'm not seeing anything super important here yet. Dirt's unfortunately getting an encounter, risking the Route 5 grass and got an encounter. Looks like Dirts is not gonna look for a new main right now. Manelash is opting to climb the lighthouse, which you'll frequently see runners postpone until they find the secret potion. That way you don't have to climb it twice. And we also see Dirts is kind of just cleaning up the checks that Manelash has already done, so I think we'll switch again, since Manelash is doing something new that we have not seen yet. I'm a little surprised that Manelash. Well, I could see. I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong. Oh, also, Dirt's about to get a badge here, a volcano badge. Yeah, the two audio streams are a little jarring because they're very different from each other. It looks like Dirts is going to do Blind Dark Cave as well, same as what Manelash did. Manelash is going to find the mystery egg. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. So what I probably would have done is, the thing is, this Venusaur is a very good moveset, so it's hard to switch off of it. I might have looked for a main at least a couple times just to see what was there, see if I can get like a 39, like a really good 39. But I might have done the radio tower now, but they're both like, the paths they've chosen are not wrong. It's all choice. Like there's a lot of times in these runs that there's several correct answers. Okay, Manelash is now going to do the radio tower, it looks like. Looks like Dirt is gonna climb the lighthouse now. I mean, there is potential to see Signwood, because they do have that one check they can do there, and they have Fly, so it's not really that big of a punishment. But a lot of times you'll see players wait on Signwood until they have at least Whirlpool access. They can do Whirl Islands on the way, or Strength, so they can do Chuck, and they don't have the plane badge yet. So going all that way for a single check, I don't know if they'll do that soon. But we'll see. It looks like Manelash is committing to this Venusaur using candies. There's a mystery egg for Dirts. Oh, got a raid from Bad News Nate. Bad News Nate is another runner in this tournament, raiding with 10 people. Thank you for the raid, Nate. Hey Nate, how was your stream? Got a pretty good race going here. Their races are pretty close together. They've done a few different things, but they've kind of caught it. They keep catching up to each other, so it's a pretty still a pretty close race. I think Manelash might be a little bit ahead. Wow, again! That's like the third time. I think that's the second time in like the last couple days that turning in the mystery egg gets you 5 rare candies. Yeah, so in case those of you don't know, normally what happens in vanilla, when you turn in the mystery egg, as you leave Professor Elm's aid gives you 5 Pokeballs. That's like the typical Pokemon thing of after you do the early errand in the game, someone will give you a bunch of Pokeballs, and that's what the aid does there. However, the way the game is programmed, it will always give you 5 of whatever is chosen there. And so in this randomizer, it'll give you 5 of whatever item that is. In this case, it was rare candies, which is probably the best thing you can get. Yeah, the funny thing is, if it does actually roll to old rods, it does actually give you 5 old rods. The game isn't programmed to display the like ×5 because you're never supposed to have more than one of the same key item. However, if you deposit them in PC, you'll actually see that you do have multiple old rods, and you can deposit them separately. And there's a Rainbow Wing. Oh, that puts Tin Tower in logic for Manelash. And we might not see Morty for a while now, because now that since Radio Tower was available and 10 Tower access is here, they don't need to fight Morty to get there. So the only way Morty would be required is if there's something directly on him. And doing, let's see, five fights for 2 items is not very economical at this point. Yeah, so the requirements for being able to access Tin Tower are you need the 2 pieces, the Clear Bell and the Rainbow Wing, and then you also need to either have defeated Morty or have defeated the Radio Tower. And since the Radio Tower is already available, Morty is slightly less important to beat early. Right, so yeah, I guess you have to have beaten the Radio Tower to even get to it in this case. Unfortunately, Dirts's Venusaur did go down, so I'll have to spend some time healing. Unfortunately, this is the worst when you want your when you do like swap healing or have to heal like that, and the enemy Pokemon just won't knock you out. I'm not sure what happens if you. I don't know if I've ever done 10 Tower without having released the roamers first. Because we'll find out. Because neither one of them have done that. Unfortunately, Venusaur going down again. Things are just outspeeding just enough that taking too much damage. And you may have seen on Dirt's side there, that's a fairly new addition to the Speed Choice ROM. That if an NPC would give you an item and then leave, the item ball is left behind, so you have a chance to get it again if you missed it. So we know Kabuto is our Suicune. Looks like Dirts is also committing to this Venusaur. I wasn't even listening to the cries, I'm sorry, I probably was talking over it. My apologies. I always forget that they do their cries here too. Oh, Manelash doesn't have room for rare candies, which is unfortunately. No, Manelash went back for it. There, it was the item on the stairs, but just safe scummed it away. See, I would. The two items that Manelash didn't pick up there, there's a couple things. There was a max elixir and a rare candy, both of which I think are worth picking up. Waterfall HM, which he can use immediately, since they do have the Rising Badge. Is that a Poliwhirl? It is a Poliwhirl. Hey, I'm starting to learn my cries. I've never been super great at identifying Pokemon cries, so I've been trying to practice with these. Looks like Manelash is going to go ahead and head towards Waterfall. This has been a fairly linear ROM so far. Like, there's been a couple small, like, routing changes. I didn't switch to Dirts to hear those cries again. My apologies. We'll definitely make sure to hear them when we go to the, if we go to Burn Tower ever. Yeah, that's what I was saying was this has been a fairly linear ROM so far. Like there's not been too many places that they could have diverged too significantly. My guess is that there are a number, like there's some badges on West Kanto, like Victory Road area, because we've had two pieces of the radio for a while, so I'm guessing we'll like once we get that third piece, there'll probably be some badges hidden there. There's not been like anything important in this waterfall area yet. Waterfall still could be useful for getting up to Victory Road and potentially even for accessing Kanto, since you either need Waterfall or Cut to access West Kanto once you wake up the Snorlax. Oh, there is a badge. Okay, one item in this waterfall area. It's a boulder badge. Which actually, that's important because I think that's the 8th badge. Yeah, that's the 8th badge, which means that Victory Road is now possible. Oh, Manelash is going to do the... I was confused on where they were going for a second. But he's going to go do the Ho-Oh chamber. There's a treasure chamber at the Ruins of Alph after you defeat Ho-Oh. Or defeat it, catch it, run away from it, whatever. After you've interacted with it. Oh, and Dirts did also get Waterfall. There's a machine part. And a coin case. For a second I thought it was going to be 4 key items just back to back. Machine part is not in logic yet since they don't have cut or flash. But doesn't mean that we can't still do it anyway. Looks like is what Manelash is going to do. Well, you'll see in a lot of these races, you'll see runners are not afraid of the dark. They'll frequently do like rock tunnel, dark cave, whirl in the dark because if you know where the items are and know the movement through it, you don't need flash. Depending on your skill with it, it might be a little slower because you like rely on audio cues for bonks and stuff. But it is definitely possible. And oh, okay, there's the Poké Gear. So now West Kanto is in logic with Whirlpool, or sorry, with Waterfall. But we do know. Wow, that's interesting that we don't have Flash yet. But Flash is required to get there. That makes me wonder if there might be something in the Flash chamber as well, since we know Flash is required, since the Poké Gear is required. So Dirts is going to go check Route 44. Doesn't have plane badge to actually go through Ice Path, but there's 3 items here you can get, and one of them is the Glacier badge. Oh, there is the one item you can get in Ice Path. Or a couple items you get in Ice Path itself. And there's Flash. Flash was in Ice Path. And a Thunder badge after turning in the machine part. So I'm guessing Dirts will probably go immediately over to Rock Tunnel, get that Poké Gear. Which obviously he doesn't know is there, but he'll find out pretty quick. Dirts did not go to the Ho-Oh chamber, correct? So Dirts does not have the machine part. Unfortunately, that does mean that Dirts will have to backtrack to turn in that machine part, because we know that the Thunder Badge is behind it. Oh, I didn't mark Poke Gear. They both have Poke Gear now. And Manelash is about to get the 5 rare candies. Oh, and this, the house that Manelash is in now, that's just a nice little free heal. It's much faster than a center, and it's all along the way, so it's usually pretty convenient to just heal right there if you need it. So Manelash looks like they might switch to this Charmeleon. Did Dirts also catch the Charmeleon? I didn't see. Okay. Hey, this is red versus green. Charizard versus Venusaur. There's still a lot of badges to find. But there's still a lot of areas we don't have access to. I'm not sure what this record is. Oh yes, yeah, they're both 3-1. So a win here would guarantee the spot into the next round. If it was 4-2 guarantees you a spot, and some 3-3 is potential. About a little under half of the 3-3 runners will get through. Looks like Manelash is heading towards the roamers and possibly Morty. I mean, at this point, there's not a lot they can do outside of doing like a bunch of Kanto leaders. Although they might just pick up this Rock Smash item and call it a day, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll try not to talk over it this time. I don't know Cries well enough to call those other two. Obviously, we know that Suicune was Kabuto. Oh, Dirts is on his way to get his machine part, which unfortunately means he'll have to backtrack for. No, we do know that the Suicune is Kabuto. They've already seen it because they went through Tin Tower. So the third one would be Kabuto. It's just the first two that we don't know for sure. Wartortle Azumarill seems... Oh, sorry, I see. You had them in a different order. Okay. Yeah, Wartortle Azumarill, potentially. There's the machine part for Dirts. Which unfortunately means he will have to backtrack to go turn that in. Which he might just do immediately. Oh, or not. Oh, I guess, I don't know if he ever did these... Oh no, he's going to the Flash Chamber. That's just something new, we haven't seen this yet. Now, if there is something here, especially if Plain Badge is here, this might be a big advantage because that's a weird logic chain that Manelash might put off. Because unlike the dark areas that don't technically require Flash, this one does require that you can use Flash. Unfortunately, Morty is nothing today, and the Flash Chamber was also nothing. Morty is not required today. The streak is broken. Here, I will switch audio real quick since Dirts is about to do these roamers as well. Just so we can hear them one last time. Yeah, I think Snow Bottom Matt, I think you might be right that I think that is War Turtle Azumarill. That sounds right. We'll switch back to Manelash's audio since they are ahead. Manelash is heading down towards Blaine and Blue. Oh, and then May do Janine. So this is another thing. Neither runner has done Janine yet. And it's actually a little bit faster to go this way instead of going down Cycling Road, especially since you already have stuff to do down here. Once you've fought Blaine, it's a lot easier just to surf up to Fuchsia and skips a fight. There's still a surprising number of badges that we have not seen yet, and I think they're running out of stuff to do. Oh yeah, wing attack from a Charizard against that Machop. It's not surviving. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, I feel like we're gonna have to get Whirl Islands access or Blackthorn access pretty quick, because that's like the densest areas that are left, and there's still a lot of things missing. Okay, so Snowbear is calling for plain badge on the Rainbow Wing check, and then all the other badges either Ice Path or 45. Is that what you want, Snowbear? So they have to fight E4 like very soon in order to get that logic. The Dirts is backtracking through Rock Tunnel to turn in the machine part, which will find him his, I think it was a Thunder Badge, soon. Nope. There's the plain badge. Is on Janine. It's been on Janine this whole time. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Manelash will pick up Glacier Badge and Flash very shortly. There's the Glacier Badge. Yeah, it's not surprising that there was something on Janine, seeing as she's available as soon as you get to Kanto, and she's one of the easier fights, easier gym leader, Kanto gym leaders. So it's not too surprising, but neither one of them went down there because they had other stuff to do at the time. And even though she is the lowest level Kanto leader, she's still not an easy fight. I see Dirts' stream has frozen on this end. Looks like Dirts' stream has gone down. It just came back up. Okay, so we'll see it come back up in just a moment. Might have just been a stream hiccup. And there's Flash for Manelash. And I'm gonna assume that Dirts did get the Thunder Badge because it was in the building he's about to enter, so. And there's a basement key. Okay. It's all starting to make sense now. Okay, there we go. Dirts' stream is back up. Not sure. I think he might be fighting Surge right now, based on the level. Surge does not give anything, unfortunately. Looks like Dirts is gonna try Route 25. Still could be something up here. And there's a Marsh Badge for Manelash. Oh, yep. Classic forgot to mark Team Rocket. They've both done it, so I'll mark it. Nobody ever remembers to mark that. Right, yeah, since Manelash did get strength access, or not, strength access before doing the flash chamber, then, yeah, can kind of combo them both together. We do already know that the flash chamber has nothing in it, except ruining your menu. I think that's what the Pokedex was, because dertswa did already do that. But this is another little time save that Manelash was able to do. Now, my favorite is when you can actually combine all three of Ho-Oh, Waterstone, and Flash Chambers all on the same trip. That's nice. And there's a Soul Badge. We're getting close. We're just missing Earth, Cascade, and Hive for Manelash. Yeah, unfortunately for Dirts, just Manelash found the chain of logic that led them to all of these badges very quickly. And there is your ruined menu. But at least both of them have a ruined menu now. So I'm guessing we're gonna find Whirlpool down here. That's my guess. I'm guessing 1 badge and Whirlpool. Yeah, we will see what Misty has in just a moment. Because it makes sense once you've done Route 25 that you go on and do Misty. Ooh, Ray Cow. A minimizing Ray Cow. Luckily did not matter. Misty unfortunately has nothing. Dertswa going for Sabrina. Well, there's the pass. Not that it does any good at this point. Wow, nothing. Nothing in the well, nothing required in the basement. Obviously, the pass was here, but at this point, it's not useful. It doesn't do anything. I missed. I don't know if I ever saw when Manelash came down here. Yeah, unfortunately, Dirt still doesn't have plane badge, so can't do the gem. Just coming here for the 1 check. It looks like Dirts is finally gonna find the chain of logic, but might be a little too late. We'll see what Chuck and Chuck's wife give. There's the Whirlpool. So my guess is Manelash will go straight to Whirl after this. That is a lot of items in there. And potential main switch to a 60 if he wants to take a look at it. And you see the spinning rivals in the water there. That happens because the game reuses some assets, like reuses the same memory space for certain assets, and those sprites are assigned to both like the swimmers that spin there, and then also the rival that appears in Olivine. And if you fly past his trigger, that that scene never activates, so that sprite is never reassigned. Oh, Drill Peck TM, that's fantastic for the Charizard. And it looks like Manelash does not care about the 60 today. I probably wouldn't either, with the moveset that the Charizard has now, especially now with that Drill Peck TM that's available. There's a Hive Badge. We still don't have Cut, though. I think Manelash is hoping to never see Cut, because that's one less thing, or some less areas to check. And dertswa is about to find the chain of logic, because there's his plain badge. I mean, it's hard to say. It all comes down to where these last couple things are and what the runners decide to do. Like Dirts will catch up on a lot of the stuff right here. Well, there's Cut. So depending on if there's anything behind Cut, Manelash definitely has an advantage for sure, because I think he's checked more things and has more progress. But just it all depends on what they do and where they go. Like, if Dirts feels behind, he might make a play for E4 or something, and then if it's behind there, that might give him some of that advantage back. There's the basement key for Dirts, which we already know is nothing important. Unfortunately, Dirts will probably do that anyway, because it's still a lot of items down there, and he doesn't know it's nothing. Manelash is working on clearing all these Cut checks now that Cut is available. Won't find anything there. Is this a play for... Oh no, there's the one item on Route 2. I forgot about that you do need Cut for. I thought that might have been a play for blue, but probably not yet. There's the Marsh badge. So Dirts is slowly catching up on all the items, because there was a lot of progress in that short span. This is the last cut check available, and it's nothing. Oh, Dirt's backtracking, remembering that Slowpoke Well is available. Looks like Manelash is going to make a play for Claire, and that's not a bad call because the Dragon's Den does have a good number of items behind it. Yeah, so most, I don't know if I can say most runners, but there's from what I've heard talking with people, some runners will kind of, once it gets to about 2 hours into the run is when you start thinking that maybe E4 might be the play, because if you're not done by 2 hours, then you're starting to think that maybe it's a longer chain or something like that. And we still have a bit of time before that starts to be in mind. And I don't know, just depending on where these last couple items are, might not get to that 2 hour mark, but we'll see. Dirts is probably going to get his plain badge check and then probably do basement. I was just thinking, this isn't really related to this run at all, but I was just thinking about how there's actually a decent number of gym leaders in this game that just aren't doing their job at kind of in different ways. You have Whitney, who cries after you beat her and you have to go talk to her again. Then you have Jasmine, who's up in the tower tending to the Ampharos. You have to go get the potion for her. You have Claire, who can't believe that you defeated her and sends you on this fetch quest to go to the Dragon's Den. You have Misty, who you have to go ruin her date and be called a pest before she'll fight you. And it's like, well, why can't they just be in their gyms? Alright, we'll see all these items in Dragon's Den for Manelash here. Coming up on the world's hardest quiz. Two more items here. Claire will give a TM as you leave, and then there's one more item off to the right. Nothing there. Nothing there, so Claire was not required. That could be some potential time savings if Dirts doesn't do that. But we'll see what happens. Dirts is heading to Chuck, though, which we know is where... I think... That's where Hive Badge was, right? I don't remember now. Oh no, that's where Whirlpool was. Right. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Because it went straight from Chuck to Whirl Islands. Looks like... Oh, did Dirge just get HMO1? Where was that again? Okay. I did not see that. Yeah, so Manelash is now doing Route 25, which we've already seen from Dirts. However, Manelash will be able to get that cut item immediately. It's getting close. It's getting close to potential E4 because we still have two badges we don't know they are, and we're running out of checks. Yeah, this is we know that the Fabulous Prize and Misty are not required, but we still don't know about the cut item up here. And there is... There's Whirlpool, so Dirts is straight off to Whirl Islands. Now we'll see if Dirts does check the Lugia, because Manelash didn't. Dirts might. Let's see. 25 cut. Brock Blue Route 4, E4. We did see Surge, we saw Sabrina, we saw Misty. Yeah, I don't think there's much else we haven't seen. Unfortunately, I think what's going to happen is once Dirts gets this Hive Badge to be able to do all the cut checks, Dirts is probably going to follow the same chain of logic that Manelash did and not be able to gain any time on it. And Dirts is going to take a look at this Lugia, and let's see what it is. It's a Hitmonlee, and he does not care. Ah, Earth Badge is up there. So we're down to one item. We're just looking for the Cascade Badge. There's a Hive Badge for Dirts. Yes, I believe we did see Soft Sand. I think one of them did that earlier. Thought we saw it. Maybe not. I may be thinking of a different race. But I know they picked up the item, but I don't remember if one of them went back after. Okay, so Dirts has already done Route 25, so this is actually a pretty free check, so he's going to get his Earth Badge right now. Which is actually, this is the best case scenario for him, is getting this Earth Badge immediately. He might still go do all of the other cut checks, but this one's just here. He's already fought all these trainers. So Dirts is back in this, just depending on what he does next. Yeah, it looks like he will do other cut checks, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them were feeling behind, because they both put off doing Janine for a long time, and Janine was the plain badge. Manelash is heading towards Erica, which is probably the decent play, because... Oh, right, Erica. We did not say that we hadn't seen Erica yet. Yeah, Erica gives 2 items, so that's reasonable. It is more trainers. It's 4 total trainers. Right, yeah, they're very fast fights, so it's not too terrible. Well, yeah, because you have the twins that have 2. This girl, I think, just has like 1 or something, 1 or 2. It's not many. Yeah, she just has 1. I think the girl after has 3, and Erica has 4 or 5. So what could be a turning point in this race is, so Dirts is cleaning up all the cut checks right now. If he doesn't get baited by Claire, because getting baited by Claire would basically seal it against him. But if he can do other things, then he might have a chance to make this close. Dirts is continuing the cut check cleanup. And let's see what Erica... Nothing there, and nothing there, so not Erica. I think Manelash did. I don't know if Dirts has gone to do that yet. Dirts is going to get his Whirlpool 26 item, or 27 item. I think we're down to Brock, Blue, Route 4, and E4 at this point. We did see Erica. Yeah, we saw Surge, Janine, Misty, Sabrina. Got all those. Oh no, Dirts. Dirts is going to Claire. Ah, that's unfortunate. I mean, he doesn't know that there's nothing here, obviously, and this is not a bad play because there's a lot of items here. Ah, and there's the Cascade. Yep. So that is go mode for Manelash. I was also just thinking, I don't think either of them picked up the leftovers this race. Double kick doesn't do a lot from that Hitmonlee, especially since it's resisted. But that crit did actually hurt quite a bit. Oh, he's risking it. Yeah, but if you get that double crit on those 2 hits, could hurt a lot. It is unlikely, but possible. Ooh, that water gun from the Starmie. Oh no. Thunderbolt. Doing more than half. And no full restores. I don't think he missed out picking up some full restores earlier. So he can't heal off the paralysis, so it's definitely slower. I think he's just gonna have to stall out all the Thunderbolt PP. It's, I think, 15. Hopefully he has enough Hyper Potions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, crit would be enough. Crit would heal Para. Oh, he saved right before the fight. Right beginner. You always, typically, it's very rare that you'll see someone not save in front of red, just in case. All right, Clefable is out of. Luckily, the blizzard is neutral, since the fire resists it. But he is through that. No, do not want to learn Icy Wind. Fortunately, ooh, E-speeding Poliwrath. Alright, and that is Manelash done. GG Manelash.
Thank you.
That was quite the ROM. That was interesting chain of logic to get those, like, that big batch of badges in the middle there.
Yeah. That red was really unfortunate. Oh, every mono red was really bulky.
Yeah, and having that Clefable. That Clefable was mean.
Yeah, I mean, just dodge the critical.
Yeah, we were chat was talking about like one critical and that's over, and managed to avoid all of them.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that race?
Like, I don't know, I could. The fact that I could have gotten. Like, the Venusaur was so bad. The Visa, I knew were terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Chad
it was.
did notice.
Yeah, it was getting inspired by literally everything. Like, and then the special was not really that good. As soon
Right.
as I saw the Charmeleon, I was like, finally. And the
Um,
fact that I could have gotten much earlier because Pokegear was in Rock Tunnel, so it's like
right.
I just could save so much time just not using the Venusaur. But other than that, it was fine.
Yeah, I think that main switch was worth it. You so Dirt's also did run and is actually still running the Venusaur.
Oh,
However, interesting thing, you found your Venusaur on Route 30, right? He found his on Route 31. It was also there, which was
that's
which
fine.
was kind of funny. But I think at one point, chat did notice that I think it was at level 27. You guys hit level 27 at roughly the same time, and Dirt's Venusaur had 3 more special than yours, which is but quite a lot at that low
The
level.
speed was probably even more the gap difference. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you followed the logic pretty well. Once you got the like, you both put off doing Janine for a decent while, and she was kind of the chain that led into
Yeah.
everything else. But you also did you were pretty efficient with a lot of your dungeons. You did the Ho-Oh chamber before going to Rock Tunnel, which meant you didn't have to double back for the machine part quest, and you also were able to do Ice Path in like one shot, whereas
Yeah,
Dirt's had to double dip in a couple places.
I was pretty confident in playing, but I was gonna be on Route 44, and I don't know why I delayed it so much, but I was literally going to Ice Path if Janina had nothing. So the fact that Janina had it, like, made it win definitely worth.
So, like, Dirt's is slowly trying to find this last badge here.
That's
He's trying to
missing.
do. He looks like he's about to do blue, but we know it's Brock is the
Oh,
missing
okay.
badge. Oh, I also did want to ask. You didn't even look at the 60 when you were in Whirl Islands. I was just curious if you considered it at all.
After that Geopack TM, right after, maybe, but I was only like 54, so it was like a 6 level difference, and Charizard looked fine.
I kind of wondered if that was the case because yeah, that Drill Peck TM was right there, and Drill Peck on a Charizard is very good.
Yeah.
So it ended up Dirts did check it. It was a Hitmonlee, and he didn't catch it. He wasn't interested.
Still using the Venusaur?
Yeah, he is still using the Venusaur.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it did just go down in this fight with Blue. Yeah, he didn't catch the Charmeleon, and didn't consider it, I guess.
I guess he had no moves when caught, so didn't miss so much.
Oh no! Blue gave the secret potion, which might bait Dirts into going back up Lighthouse again. And yep, he is flying immediately there. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, it won't be too slow because he's already climbed it once, and the fight will be pretty easy.
cannot get more baited.
He does hit the sailor. One of the it did hit an option on the way up though. Luckily, it's just one Pokemon. Yeah, I think at this point, Dertswa does have all of the key items that could lead to anything. So you both basically 100%ed this almost.
Yeah, I was missing a few things. Didn't do Surge. Top 4. And also Soft and Girls I was missing.
Okay, it's close to 100% though, not full, but
And obviously E4. I mean,
right. There was calls in the chat for someone to do E4.
maybe next seat.
Alright, looks like Dertswa is heading to Brock, so he will get his last badge in a moment.
Hopefully he doesn't struggle with Red as much as I did. Don't know what can go wrong. Like, here is his Thunderbolt, so... But wait, Clefable has Blizzard as well.
Yeah, that Clefable might be a problem if it hits Blizzard on this Venusaur. I don't know if we saw any other moves from the Hitmonlee other than Double Kick.
I saw Poison Gas after a while.
Oh, right. We did see Poison Gas.
I mean, Blizzard is only 5 PP at the end, so he can just stall it more easily than Thunderbolt.
So Dirts has gotten his Cascade badge and is now in Go mode. Well, it's not using any other move other than double kick on the Venusaur either, so it probably doesn't have any other moves useful. Oh no. The E-Speed on the Poliwrath took him out.
Oh, what?
He was in red bar and sweeping through, but then the E-Speed on the Poliwrath got him.
When came out Poliwrath? Came out last on me.
I think it came out like 4th or 5th. Yeah, it's the Clefable. Gets one hit off Blizzard and sends him to low health.
Pretty rough, Red.
Oh, that Poliwrath also had Flamethrower.
Wow. Oh.
And that is Dirt's done. Let's see if we can get him in here for interview as well.
Hello. GG.
GG.
Brock,
GG Dirts.
Brock trolled me.
Yep. Yeah, great race on both sides there. Unfortunately, there's a couple places that you did double dip that Manelash didn't, and kind of lost some time there. The big one was probably just the order of Ho Chamber to get the machine part, and then doing Rock Tunnel. Although this is kind of an interesting one because you went into Ice Path early and got Flash, which Manelash didn't have, but then that did mean a double dip there as well. It was kind of interesting. So Manelash did a lot of stuff in the dark just without Flash, and that did pay off in this instance.
It was just like Rock Tunnel. There wasn't anything in there, was there?
This is a gear.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the poke
poke gear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Did you switch to the Charmeleon then?
Yeah, I was using the Venusaur as well, but my Venusaur was really
Okay.
bad. It was bad by everything, and it's just not killing anything. So I
Yeah,
just
mine
switched
was
to Char.
struggling too, but it had a decent moveset, so it's just like, all right, we can
Yeah,
make it work. I'm guessing you skipped a lot of stuff then that I ended up doing, because I only had Route 4 and E4 left.
I, I had that, Soft Sandgurs, and Surge, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, I guess the double dips just really hurt me then. Unfortunate, but alas, it is what it is. I felt so good when I got Fly after like going straight to Rockets, but
Yeah, there actually, I don't know if anyone actually clipped it, but there was a point when I don't remember which one of you guys were really close together at that point, so I don't remember who of you was ahead there, but people in the chat were of course calling for Morty because you guys both skipped Morty
yeah,
early, and and is like right as one of you had finished, Price and were heading up to the gatehouse to get that last item, and people are calling for Morty, and I'm like, well, they might do more. We might see Morty now because they're still looking for Fly, and then immediately picked up Fly. I was like, well, never mind. There's Fly. It's a funny
Nice.
timing in the clip.
I'm guessing Manelash, you fought Janine much earlier than me too.
Not really. I also skipped there. I did Janine from Cinnabar. I surfed
Yeah.
south. It took a while to get there.
I was just running out of checks, and you know, maybe if I had chosen Brock instead of that, it would have been different. But I felt so good when I got Earth Badge after finding Cut, but it was too little, too late, I guess.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it would have been enough, but one thing that could have saved you if you had not been baited by Claire, because
Oh yeah.
Manelash did do Claire, and like everyone in chat were like, "Don't get baited by Claire Dirts," and unfortunately you went there as well. Which honestly wasn't a bad call. Like you don't know where stuff is. We
Yeah.
do since we're watching it. But
At that point, yeah, that's like it was the most efficient check left. So I figured, you know, decent shot. Yeah, the Venusaur like kind of struggled. It wasn't as good as I'd hoped, despite Thunderbolt Surf, but
you did look at the 60, but immediately reset. So you're
yeah,
not interested in Hitmonlee?
not at that point, I don't think.
Yeah, double kick.
Yeah, it did. Red showed me that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only moves we saw from it on Red were double kick and poison gas. It did use poison gas on the Charizard, but obviously
Yeah.
couldn't do that to Venusaur, so it didn't bother
Yeah.
trying.
Yep. Well, GG's.
Yeah, GG's to you both. Do either of you have anything else you wanna comment on?
Nothing in particular. Good luck in your next round match, Manelash.
Yeah, so Manelash, you guys were 3-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Manelash will go to 4-1 and is also now guaranteed to move on to the next round. Dirts, you're at 3-2, which is still very good.
Yep.
3-3 is still possible to make it through. Obviously, you're looking for a win next round to get that guarantee. But yeah, if neither of you guys have anything else, I guess we'll end it there.
Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, hopefully I did an all right job. Still not. Solo commentary is still a little weird for me, but
it's tough. I get it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call it. So, GG both you guys again, and good luck in the final round.
Thank you.
Thank you.